All right, family, what up? This is Sensei. Listen, man, I got the wife riding with me this morning. You know, I enjoy when she rides with me sometimes, and she gets out there with me at times. You know, she used to ride her motorcycle, but she all shy since she had a baby. You know, the baby came and she's like, I ain't riding no more. I don't want to die. But she wants to trike now, though. Yeah. All right, so we're going to ride and we're going to talk a little bit. So the topic is a short one. So I figured I'll just hit this topic as we're out here together. And hold on, let me get my phone out of my pocket. And group riding. Some of the things that most people don't talk about in group riding. My feelings over the years has not really changed. I'm not really a big fan of group riding because everyone is so different and rides at different styles. And when it comes to control, spacing, all of these different things, some people just don't know how to ride in a group. I've had multiple incidents with people who I've ridden with, and they stay so far back where cars actually come in between us, and that's never good. But the thing I'm gonna talk about with group riding though is this. Whenever you're riding in a group, I don't care if it's you and somebody else or you and 100 guys, you're basically riding by yourself. You're still riding by yourself. You're not communicating with anyone, right? You're not able to say much. You're just riding in a group. It's just like a bunch of cars in the highway. Everybody is still driving by themselves. So that's the first thing for you to understand. When you're in a group setting, you're still riding by yourself. Another thing to be mindful of is knowing that you have the money for when you're traveling for emergencies. Because if you, me, and a bunch of people's riding together and something happens to my bike, and I'm not talking about life-threatening, I'm talking about if something happens to my bike, like the bike shuts down or, you know, I get a flat tire, it is not, I repeat, it is not the responsibility of the entire group to hang out with me for hours and top of hours waiting for a tow truck. No, the group's job is just to make sure that I get my ass off the highway in a safe location, and then they can go about their business without any hard feelings. I think a lot of people take that for granted. They think, hey, we ride together, we stay together. Heck no. This is not the Marines. No man left behind. No. Leave me. Because guess what? You guys put money and time and took off from work and everything to take your ride and enjoy your ride. You don't need to hang out and wait for nobody. Now, some people get in their feelings, they get all emotional. Like, you know, it happens. You know, when things like that happen and you see people get emotional when they feel left out, that ain't got nothing to do with you. I have a brother right now who I don't even talk to no more because he chose to not talk to me either, like a little girl. Because we left him on a ride. Him and a bunch of other guys got left. The rest of the guys was fine. But this one chose to hold on to his emotions. Oh, well. See you later, pal. Nice knowing you. So just remember that. Another thing you got to think about when you do get in these situations, do you have insurance? Do you have the HOG? Are you a member to HOG chapter who offers, I forgot what they offer for towing, but they tow. AAA, have your motorcycle towing, not just the car. There's a difference. Your insurance company, whoever you're insured through your motorcycle. So that's 3 different ways you can have somebody come pick you up. Now the tow truck might take forever to come, but you're covered. They will come. Make sure you have your tire coverage, because once again, when you're doing these group rides, you still on your own. You're paying for your own damn food. You're paying for your own gas. You're paying for your own hotel. Even if you're bunking with somebody, you're still paying your portion. You know what I'm saying? You're still paying your part. And that's the thing you got to understand. Another piece about group riding too is kind of like if you're riding 2 up. Make sure that you have a bike that's comfortable enough for the person that's riding behind you. I got the lady behind me, right? I'm not gonna put a seat on here that's like a little tiny ass piece of seat that she can't ride at me for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, whatever. I want to make sure that she's comfortable. And when you're group riding, remember, all of that stuff can impact the group. It can impact how the group functions. If you're riding with people you don't know, just remember, you don't know them. So you don't need to show off. You don't need to ride like as if you're a part of an MC. You don't need to show that you're the best rider and you can hang with them. If they're going too fast for you, you have the opportunity to pull back. Tell them, yo, y'all go ahead. Just make sure you have the address of where you're going and be on your way. So those are just the little things I want to share with you guys, man, because, you know, people don't think about those stuff when they're on group rides. Like Big Cell. Big Cell did a ride to California, and from what I remember, there was a female that the bike broke down. But the bike broke down and everybody else got stuck with that person. And from what I'm only going on what I'm hearing, so allegedly people were upset, they were mad because of that. And that shouldn't happen. When you're in a group setting, you're still on your own. If everybody gets to where they got to get to, great. But I remember me, Brumman, Up Top, it was a bunch of us going down to Daytona, and one of my brothers came with his friend, and his bike broke down, and we end up staying for hours waiting for him. We'll never do that again, because that just took away a lot from our ride. Okay? Now, let me go back a little bit. If I'm riding, like, let's say I'm riding with my boy Rambo, okay? Me and Rambo riding together. And something happens to Rambo's bike. I'm not gonna leave Rambo, because me and him is just us two. That's a different story. I'm not leaving him. We're gonna find our way off the highway. We're gonna rent a hotel if we have to. I'll ride. If I'm 5 hours away, I will get on my bike and ride 5 hours back home, go and get my trailer, ride back 5 hours down, go and pick him up, and head our butts back home. It's a different thing when you're riding with your boy. You know what I'm saying? We're in this together. We're gonna go home together. Okay? We leave together, we go back home together. No ifs, buts, or maybes. Whatever the destination is, it's not that damn important to get to. But when you're riding in a group, once again, it's a completely different thing, because now you're dealing with a whole bunch of different characters and personalities. So if you were leading a group ride, this video should resonate with you to give you something to think about, and just know that you have to plan. And the last thing I'll tell you is don't ride broke, man. Don't be going on these rides broke, because your ass being broke, you ain't saying nothing but a word. You cannot ride long distance broke, because anything could happen, and we don't want nothing bad happening, and now you're stranded on the road. All right, that's enough of my yapping. This is Sensei telling you that I'm here to share, to keep y'all engaged, keep y'all encouraged. I hope that y'all can do the same. Every time that you guys like, comment, and share, and subscribe on this channel, you help the algorithms to grow the channel. You're showing YouTube that you want to hear more of what this crazy Jamaican guy has to talk about, which is always a lot of different things. I'm not giving you just one flavor. I'm giving y'all a bunch of different flavors. So it's up to you guys to show me that you want the channel to grow. You see what I'm saying? And if you want the channel to grow, just keep on liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. All of that. All right? All right. We out of here, baby. Peace.